What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Rap Genius back at it again with another video. Today we're doing another MOTOvation Monday, and the topic for today is ride whatever you want.
Yeah, start it off right, boys. Yeah. Oh my god.
Hi, Mom. Sorry, not sorry.
But on camera when I die?
Of course. Before I get started, guys, this dash here is completely messed up because the stock battery that I have died. Like I said, it's the stock battery they send you as trash. So I had to bump start it. I don't think it has anything left. That's probably why there's nothing showing on there. That's my assumption for now until I get the new battery on here, and then we'll see what happens from there. So today's topic is ride what you want. We're gonna have a little fun here today. We're gonna take Blue out on some dirt roads and see how she does. But today's topic is gonna be ride what you want. There's so many people that pick bikes because they want to impress other people, or they need other people's approval, or if they pick the bike that they want and they ride whatever they want, they don't feel justified in doing it because it's not what the general norm wants. And forget all that, do what you want. Ride what's gonna make you happy. The reason I came up with this topic is the other day I was at my job and a client, came up to me, was talking, and I saw he had a motorcycle. I'm like, oh, that's a cool bike, man. What do you ride? And he's like, oh, it's just a 250. Dude, I don't care if it's a 250. If you like it and you have fun with it, that's awesome. I'm happy you're riding. That's all I care about. I just want to see people ride. So the fact that, he was riding the bike and he liked it, that's all that mattered to me. But in his head, he didn't feel like he was, I guess, cool enough or like he fit in the motorcycle community because he was riding a 250. I told him, like, bro, that does not matter. It does not matter. Because if you're having fun, that's the purpose for it, right? That's why you got it. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's all that matters, dude. Don't care about what other people think. I have a Gixxer 1000. I didn't get that just to be cool. I got that because that K5 Gixxer is like one of the most legendary bikes you can get. And I wanted to see what it was about while I had the chance, Yeah, another rider. What's up, bud? He's chilling. Most people don't care what you ride. There might be some haters out there, but it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they're not you. Are you going to let somebody else's judgment decide whether or not you're having fun? You shouldn't if you do, because you're wasting your time. All that matters is, whether or not you're having fun on the bike. And it's like me with this bike. I love this little bike. It's not fast. Wow. I'll tell you what, I know it's not a dirt bike, but it does really not handle well in the dirt. But I have fun with it. I love this little bike, And I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm gonna ride it and I'm gonna have a good time. And you'd be surprised to see what people think too. There's people that are gonna, like the bike. I got this bike because it would be a fun extra bike just to have. And in the winter, I don't ride my Gixxer. But if I have this bike and it's working, I don't mind taking this out in the cold or this, even maybe a snowstorm. I'll try and see how bikes do in the snow. That'd be a fun video to try. But, I didn't get this bike because I want people to like it. I got it because I thought it would be a fun bike to have. It'd be a fun bike to add to my collection. And I was right so far. This is a really fun bike. I was surprised too. I got this bike expecting, most people are gonna hate it. And you'd be surprised, a lot of people actually think it's pretty funny, and they actually love it. Had Harley boys, give me the deuces, and one Harley guy was riding the other day. I was riding with one of my buddies. He's like, hell yeah, bro. Like, you saw him, he was so hype about it. Because he's just happy to see people out riding. And like I said, that's all that matters. Get whatever bike you want. Don't listen to what other people say. Don't be like, oh, well, all my buddies have, I don't know, sport bikes. So, I have to have a sport bike. If you want a cruiser, then get a cruiser. It doesn't matter what your friends have or what anybody else thinks. Get what you want and what's going to make you happy. Oh my gosh, this is awful. If this bike survives this ride, it'll be an attest to how much of a beast this bike is. I mean, geez, this is rough. There's all different kinds of bikes in the world. You know, some are fast, some are slow, some are made to be more comfortable. You know, if you want to sit on an upright, super naked, you want to get a FZ07 and all your buddies have crotch rockets. If you want the FZ07, go and get it, because you're going to have things that, you know, they're not going to have. You'll have the comfort or whatever, you know? And if anybody's giving you hate about what you're riding, first of all, you should either find new friends or, you know, if you don't want to do that, they're your friends, you want to stick with them, you know, make fun of them in a way that they can't do, you know? Like, for example, woo! We're gonna see if we could truck it up this hill. This bike is not having fun with this. But, for example, if you're friends, let's say, for example, this bike. I know the Groms and the Grom clones, they all get a lot of hate, right? If your buddies are all hating on them, well, just tell them, be like, well, you know, I can go on a nice chill ride, and you can't. You know, your first gear, you know, if you're doing anything under 25 miles an hour, the bike hates you. It's going to overheat. I can go for a nice chill ride on some back roads and really enjoy my time. You guys don't get that luxury. So you just can't let other people get in the way of what you want in general. And for this topic specifically, with bikes, you know, ride what you want and be happy with the bike that you chose. Don't let anybody else change your mind. If it's what you want and it's what you like, then that's all that matters. Everybody's so focused on impressing everybody else. It doesn't matter, yo. My Gixxer's 15 years old. Do you think I care about what other people think about it? No. For me, that bike feels great every time I ride it. I love riding it. I love that it's you know, it's just a raw sports bike. Today, in my opinion, everybody has, you know, all these rider modes and all this other stuff on their bikes, which some of it's helpful. You know, like I could probably use ABS on my bike, but for the most part, you know, it's something that I like about my bike is it doesn't have all that stuff. And so I appreciate that when, you know, a lot of other people, they're just like, oh, look at me, I got all this cool new technology on my brand new motorcycle. And if that's what they like, then, you know, good for them. I'm happy for them. But I'm not going to change, you know, what I want to ride or trade in my motorcycle when I love it, because everybody else is like, oh, these new bikes are so cool, you should get one. Like, no, if it's what I like, and the bike that you guys ride, if it's what you like, that's all that matters. You know, like I said, with the mini bikes and stuff, a lot of you guys are afraid to start out because you're going to have a smaller bike, or if you're getting into bikes, and everybody else is like, oh, don't get that bike, it's so slow. Who cares? If you're looking to learn, and you're trying to just learn on a new bike you haven't ridden before, the best thing you could do is start on a slower bike. You can always upgrade later, you know, but take the time and learn, and just whatever you choose, make sure you make the right choice for you. Get the bike that's going to be right for you and what you're looking for out of a bike. Don't just buy something just because somebody else tells you to, or because you're afraid that, you know, other people aren't going to like the bike that you want. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Back at it again here with Blue. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys like it, let me know by hitting the like button. And you guys have a great day as always. Peace.